Today, we're presenting our autonomous electric agricultural system for vineyards and orchards, the Slopehelper. The Slopehelper is the first robotic system solution for total agricultural cycle. By this, we mean that the components of the Slopehelper system allow farmer to perform all necessary operations in vineyards and orchards around the year. All operations are performed in autonomous mode without a driver or remote control involved. The system is powered by 48-volt electric batteries and is safe to use even at high humidity or rain. The body of the vehicle is sealed. Sealing and the air pressure that is high inside and outside prevent dust, mud or moisture from getting inside the body of the vehicle. Today, quite a number of instruments have been tested in the field and proved its efficiency. Among them are sprayer, drum mulcher, lawn mower, side trimmer, and power harrow. The main benefit of the Slopehelper is that during spraying, the operator is not present on a plantation. The autonomous system performs the entire spraying without human direct supervision. The operation can be supervised remotely on a smartphone with the help of our Air mobile application. The Slopehelper system is aimed at a 100% biological cycle. To follow the modern trend to green technology, we recommend to use biological liquid solutions, for example, sulfur. The consumption of liquid is 150 liters per hectare for vineyards and 250 liters per hectare for orchards. In average, you can spray from 4 to 5 hectares with one tank of 1000 liters. The solution is constantly mixed inside the tank, and the remains are drained out by inclining the upper cargo platform to the desired angle. We'll talk about it later. The main distinctive feature of the Slopehelper's ducted sprayer is that it produces a wall of water dust that sufficiently covers both sides of the plants in the row. That is why there is no need to move along the same row from the other side. One driver per one row is sufficient to process the whole row of trees. For filming, we used water, so no one was put at risk for demonstration purposes. There are 16 hammers rotating inside the drum mulcher. The rotation speed of the hammers can be set manually before launching the operation. The available range of rotation speed is from 800 to 2400 rounds per minute. The maximum height of the grass that can be cut by a drum mulcher is 60 centimeters. There is no need to balance drum mulcher during the years of operation. All the Slopehelper instruments can operate on slopes of up to 42 degrees. To navigate on a plantation, the system uses geometrical model of the plantation, differential GNSS, sensors, and radars. The geometrical model of the plantation is taken once per plantation lifetime and then stored in the system's computer or in the cloud. To store and access data collected during each operation, the system uses cloud storage. To check the current status of operation, the vehicle's position on a plantation, current row number, battery status, and weather conditions, one can use Air mobile application. Whatever number of vehicles are working simultaneously on a plantation, an authorized person, be it a technician, supervisor, chief manager, or stakeholder, can instantly get access to online data, including video streaming from the built-in camera. All previous data is safely stored in the cloud and can be accessed at any time for analysis. For a farmer who prefers mowing to mulching, there is a lawn mower that can be attached to the front side of the Slopehelper. The lawn mower uses 5 elliptical blades to evenly cut the grass and leave a grass carpet behind the vehicle. The floating part of the lawn mower follows the surface of the ground and the inclination of a slope, thus reducing the risk of breaking the blades or damaging the system. Independent adjustment of the gap between the lawn mower and the ground surface creates a perfect cutting plane that is dependent on the terrain at the back and at the front of the vehicle. To prevent the lawn mower from falling into deeper cavities, we have created a safety system that limits the angle of descent and keeps the deck in floating position. If the lawnmower meets an obstacle, such as a small stone, root, or anything that can get inside the safety barriers, our special shock-absorbing system will raise the deck and activate the emergency brake, letting you know that there is a risk of damage of the equipment. At the same time, an alert with a geomarker will be sent to Terra Air application to mark the place on a plantation. A farmer can later check the spot and take the dangerous obstacle away, providing safe operations for the future. As any other instrument of the Slopehelper system, the side trimmer uses electromechanical transmission to clean the root area of the trees. The main advantage of electromechanical transmission is that no oil or lubricant can drop in the tree root area. The flexible self-adjusting head carefully pivots around the tree trunks and eliminates weeds, thus adding to ecologically safe approach of the whole Slopehelper system. Depending on the type and the inclination of the plantation, there are several predefined positions of how far can the side trimmer go to the right side. Together with the maintained distance from the row of trees, the presets help process plantations with just a slight inclination, where each row of trees grows a bit higher or a bit lower than the previous one. To fight the grass between the tree trunks and aerate the soil, we have developed power harrow that can be attached to the rear side of the Slopehelper. Power harrow can weed, shake, and plow the soil between root areas in every type of plantation. The average speed of harrowing is 2 km per hour. Even if the power consumption for harrowing is higher, the operation may be performed only several times per season. Today, the Slopehelper is the only Caterpillar robot that can perform the change of rows without remote control in fully autonomous mode. Predefined geometrical model of the field, together with differential GNSS, radars, and sensors, make it possible for the vehicle to change rows accurately during the whole work on a plantation. The minimum requirements for a plantation's rotation area for the Slopehelper is 6 meters for a vehicle with one attached instrument and 8 meters for a vehicle with 2 instruments that are attached at both sides. Their position in the field is determined by calculating the distance to the base station antenna that can be placed at any spot on a plantation. Another outstanding feature of the Slopehelper is its self-regulating cargo platform. Thanks to a built-in inclinometer, the platform permanently keeps horizontal position independent of the slope angle. When operating with a tank for spraying or a European cargo bin for harvesting, this approach helps maintain the center of gravity within the outer borders of the vehicle, thus again adding to overall safety of the system. With all its variety of instruments, autonomous drive, and electric power drivetrain, the Slopehelper is the only system on the market today that gives farmer a system solution to maintain the plantation around the whole year.